Hey, my name is Nick, and I'm a builder. For the past 2 years, I have been the CEO and founder of a venture backed company, and I really haven't taken more than like 2 days off for the entire past 2.5 years of founding and running that company. So I finally did, and in my now 1 week off, I decided to work on one of my toy project ideas called Jukebox, and I want to tell you about it. So I think we've all experienced the problem of being at some party or being in some car ride and playing music or somebody else playing music, and people are like, this music sucks, I want to play my own, or like have some kind of feedback that makes them want to add their own songs into the playlist that you have playing. And it's annoying because you got to interrupt whatever you're doing to add their songs and search it, and it's a nightmare. You have to stop talking to people or stop driving, and I wanted to automate that away. So you could collaborate on some set of songs without the need to do it manually. Have it automated. Software is supposed to automate things that we find annoying to do manually. And that's what Jukebox is and does. It's like Spotify collaborative playlists, but if it was open source and free and didn't require an account or everyone to have the Spotify service, which I don't and my friends don't, so I needed something like this to exist. And that's what it is. So the first step in trying to use it is that you're going to create a jukebox. I'm going to call this one the Rhythm Raceway. And once you create that box, you are going to get a link to share with your friends. So here you can see the link at the top of the page. I'm going to go ahead and copy this, and then you would send that link to your friend through iMessage or whatever else you use for sending things. Then your friend is going to receive that link and open it in their own browser on their own device. So I'm going to open a new tab and open that link. And imagine I am friend one. Call me Bob. So instead of Nick, I'm now Bob. And as Bob, I'm going to add 2 songs to the queue. Our fictitious Bob here is a big Bring Me the Horizon fan. So he's going to add a couple of Bring Me the Horizon songs. We'll put Can You Feel My Heart and Throne into the queue. So now Bob, who's called the Swinging Spider, has 2 songs in the queue. Can You Feel My Heart and Throne. And if you are the person playing the music, so we're going to go back to Nick's tab with the player. That song will automatically come up and you can press play and it will play. So yeah, there's a couple seconds of Can You Feel My Heart. Once you have it, or like once Bob adds his songs, who's again called the Swinging Spider, you might have a second friend that wants to add their songs. So imagine the second friend, maybe we'll call them Steve. Steve opens up the link. And to simulate Steve, I'm going to swap from Brave to Firefox. So now in my Firefox browser, which again simulates Steve's device, I'm going to open up the share page and I'm going to see that there are already 2 songs in the queue, and Can You Feel My Heart is the one playing. Now, let's say it's Steve, who's currently me, has wildly different taste and does not like rock. Steve can go ahead and add their music into the queue. So I'm going to add a Taylor Swift song. The important thing to note here is that when Steve adds their music, it's not going to appear after Bob's 2 songs. It's going to appear between. That way, we have a situation where there's Bob's song, then Steve's song, then Bob's song again. And if Steve were to add a second song, let's say Steve adds Shake It Off, that becomes the 4th. So now we have Bob, Steve, Bob, Steve. And that scales infinitely with as large of a group as you want to collaborate with on picking the music. It's awesome, and it means that you don't have to worry about managing the fairness between all of the song requests that you might get. And again, I'm going to switch back to Brave and show you what this looks like from the player's perspective. And you can see now that I have Can You Feel My Heart, then blank space, then Throne, then Shake It Off. And if I'm actually playing the music, which we'll go to the end of this song here and play it, once Can You Feel My Heart ends, blank space will automatically be added and start playing. So you don't have to worry about manually controlling the music. It's all automatic. It happens in the background. It's free. You don't have to subscribe to YouTube Music or Spotify or anything. It just works. And that's the whole thing. I hope that if you ever have that aux coordination issue, you get some use out of this too and experience the joy of software automation. Thank you so much.